How Islam came to West Africa, the role of trade scholars and jihad movements. Imagine a world without Islam in West Africa. No towering mud mosques of Mali, no Quranic schools teaching generations of scholars, no rich traditions blending faith and culture. Now, imagine the moment when Islam first arrived, the conversations, the trade, the slow transformation of an entire civilization. Was Islam brought by force? Did it spread through war? Or was there something much deeper, a slow and deliberate exchange that shaped the entire region? Today, we uncover the real story of how Islam spread to West Africa. In this video, we'll explore how Islam spread to West Africa, the role of the Trans-Saharan trade, the rise of Islamic scholarship, and the influence of powerful West African rulers who shaped the region's Muslim identity. Peace and blessings, beloved. I'm your sis, Aisha Abdul Rahman. I'm an archivist, I'm a genealogist, and I'm a heritage traveler. Here on my channel, I share my journey of reconnecting to my roots in the US as well as West Africa. In 2022, I obtained my citizenship in Sierra Leone through African ancestry. I created a YouTube series here all about it and have been deeply engaged in learning and sharing knowledge about our ancestral connections here on YouTube ever since. If you love history, genealogy, and reconnecting with West Africa, make sure to like, subscribe, and join me on this journey. The role of the Trans-Saharan trade in spreading Islam. Unlike the rapid military conquest that spread Islam in North Africa and the Middle East, an introduction of Islam to West Africa was a gradual process. It began in the 8th century when North African Berber and Arab traders traveled across the Sahara, bringing with them more than just goods. They carried ideas, languages, and religion. One of the most important trade routes stretched from Morocco, Tunisia, and Egypt, all the way down to Ghana, Mali, and Songhai. Merchants exchanged gold, salt, ivory, and textiles. But along with commerce came the Quran, Islamic traditions, and new ways of governing. At first, Islam was embraced by the ruling elite, kings, merchants, and scholars, who saw the benefits of aligning with the wider Muslim world. It gave them trade advantages, diplomatic connections, and systems of governance that helped them rule vast empires. But Islam didn't just stay in royal courts. It spread through everyday interactions, from marketplaces to Quranic schools. As Islam took root, West Africa became home to some of the greatest centers of Islamic learning. Cities like Timbuktu, Gao, and Janneh flourished, attracting scholars from across Africa and beyond. One of the most famous institutions was Sankore University in Timbuktu, which housed thousands of manuscripts on science, medicine, astronomy, and law. Scholars like Ahmed Baba became legendary for their knowledge and teachings. West Africa was no longer just receiving Islamic knowledge, it was producing some of the finest scholars of the Muslim world. Islamic education wasn't just for scholars. Across the region, Quranic schools, also known as madrasas, taught children Arabic, Islamic principles, and moral values, shaping generations of West African Muslims. Islam's spread wasn't always peaceful. By the 18th and 19th centuries, Islamic reformist movements, known as jihads, began reshaping West Africa. Leaders like Uthman Dan Fodio in Nigeria, El-Hajj Umar Tall in Senegal, and Tomari Toure in Guinea launched campaigns to purify Islam and establish Islamic states based on Sharia law. These moments led to the rise of powerful Islamic empires, but also to conflicts between Muslim reformists and traditional rulers. While some saw these movements as a return to religious purity, others viewed them as struggles for power. Either way, these jihads cemented Islam's presence in West Africa, shaping its politics and society in the ways that remain today. Today, West Africa is home to over 100 million Muslims, making Islam an integral part of the region's identity. From the mud brick mosques of Mali to the vibrant Sufi traditions of Senegal and the Quranic schools of Nigeria, Islam continues to shape West African culture, politics, and everyday life. But the story doesn't end here. How has Islam adapted to local African traditions? As a Muslim convert, born in the US, raised in the US, Now traveling to West Africa, this has always been something that I've been interested to learn and do research on. How do West African Muslims balance faith with their cultural heritage? These are the questions we'll explore through this series. This is just the beginning of our journey with the rich history of Islam in West Africa. In the next episode, we'll dive into the Mali Empire and its most famous ruler, Mansa Musa, the richest man in history. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into history, genealogy, and heritage travel. Ramadan Mubarak! As you can see with this series, I'm trying something new here on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Subscribe for more deep dives into history, genealogy, and heritage travel. Leave a comment below and let me know, have you ever visited a historical Islamic site in West Africa? Or do you have ancestors who were Muslim? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. That means may the peace and blessings of God be upon you. Life is good. Have a blessed day.